Hello Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm going to read for end of May 2025. I hope the reading can help for the rest of the month. And by June, hopefully, we are going to have some switch, which means Jupiter will enter Cancer. And it can be a very much renewed time for many of us, especially if you have Cancer placement. This is going to bring some ease for many subjects that we have been dealing with. Now, before that, let's find out what May 2025, the end of it, has in store for you, Sagittarius. So a deck that I have actually used a lot of times for clarifications. Now this month I'm honoring it with a spread. So let's bring out your messages. So we have this symbolism running in the cards. I so much enjoy looking at these cards. I like this type of also drawing depiction. Actually, my favorite decks are most of the time historical ones, but I so much also enjoy this type of design too. I just couldn't really get used to like very modern, like a vector looking decks yet. But you know, who knows, sometimes you know, things can also shift. You sometimes enjoy a different type of art too. I mean, it depends maybe, but until that day, I'm very much engaging this type of decks, and I want to also bring what I have liked and enjoyed reading so far. I like to bring those to my subscribers too. So thank you for joining me in this reading. Your messages seems to be this is one of those readings which may have a more easier flow compared to other zodiac signs. But there is absolutely some fire here. There is some secrecy, some indulgence, some passion, some bold emotional offers. To me, it feels like like Sagittarius has this wild heart, and this wild heart needs to be in motion, or its energy needs to be channeled in some shape or form, I would say. I feel like there is a message arriving to you. This message is, of course, can be in a text form. It can be also invitation, the letter and the wine, right? Like inviting you to somewhere. But also it can be something you need to hear before an event or an occasion also take place, and in that regard it may carry some truth elements in it. It may be like what you need to hear. Of course, it can be unexpected, it can be a long-waited, like someone, it seems, by this end of May, they are prepared to reach out, or they are preparing these words very carefully. Or this can be you can be on this edge of saying something you have hold back for some time. But whatever the case here, I think this is, it seems to be the beginning. Now something feels very good here, like actually you are quite unsure if this is real or it's fleeting. But there is pleasure, there is overindulgence, there is maybe in this invitation, like it invites to the pleasure, it invites to that overindulgence, it invites to that temptation. It's that sweet, intoxicated feeling, shall we say. But it feels good. I mean, in general, yeah, of course, you can ask, you know, shall I follow this pleasure-seeking thing, or, you know, do I have fear about the consequences of it, you know? This can be literally be also like a message comes and you are drunk on love, like it can be also like an impulsive thing, you know, like when you let your emotions take over, when your emotion, when you let your emotions overtake your clarity, of course this may go in a very different direction, which is mirroring the bright here. Though before that, I think you have a secret tool here, which is the book. So the book there is, it is closed, as you can see. So the truth hasn't been revealed yet, it seems. So this can be a private insight, or it can be a secret which is maybe protected until the right moment, then it's gonna be revealed. And guess what? We have the amour in the end. Or it can be like a document, or can be your past experience about something that you didn't see yet, how it's gonna unfold. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can see it like that. But you know, in you, Sagittarius, there is a wisdom here. Like, you have earned it through experience. Maybe this hasn't, the others don't see it yet. Like, you have this particular wisdom. Now, the invitation here, the wine mirroring the bride. So bride is not the ring, so it's not the full commitment, but it's the invitation to some kind of a union, which involves some emotional vulnerability, right? And this is like someone, and in this case you or another person, but there is this readiness to open the heart fully and to say yes, or to be chosen, or to choose. Like, this can be, of course, not necessarily romantic. It can be like a role you love. You are now stepping into this fully, and you are claiming your destiny once you dance around. And it's gonna be celebrated. Okay, like, you prepare for that role, and you're gonna get the at the heart of it. But from a romantic wise, I mean, there is no more circling flame there. There is this, you're really about to step into something. But with some things also in your heart which you carry the wisdom of the past, not revealing yet, or the thing hasn't been revealed. And then boom, like the arrow hits. So then there is this alignment, this passion. It is going to definitely bypass the logic. But it's, there is heat. I mean, you feel seen, you feel heard, you feel felt. You are also seeing, feeling, desiring. This is also, you know, this the energy that you are desired by the other person, but you are very much called to act from the heart. It's very, this is like amour to me, you know, it's Cantor is also good at using our arrows, and in the mythology, Chiron the Cantor has also wound, right? Two caused by this arrow, and there is some kind of a magic here, like it is putting you right at the heart of a story, and it's wild, it's direct, it's sincere, it's burning with purpose. Like, as you know, for Sagittarius, I can say this can be also a creative calling too, but this can be also a soul altering. Yes, this can be even like a proposal. I mean, it is romance, but it can be more than romance too. So because this is making you speak like, you know, I choose this with the wisdom in my heart, I choose this, I choose the truth. And this wines, whether you doubt, for instance, in the beginning, maybe for some fears, you know, of getting in, like, but the pleasure also is guiding you. But your wisdom is like choosing what you drink from. It's a very complementary reading. It's a very real message. It's a real message. Message comes, temptation follows, secret revealed, and you are fully invited to show up, and the arrow hits, you know, it doesn't miss. So this is like I don't think you are going to navigate the you are going to navigate very nice this wine challenge there. Because this may ask a bit indulgence or balance, but you have the book, you can navigate it, and there is also past experiences associated with that, so you know, I think how to go around these things. But this bride, I think, is very interesting to look at as a symbol, because it's deeply symbolic, and it's, to me, it feels like this rest of the cards, and the bride is like standing as the threshold guardian there. And because the bride here does not involve or how to say, it does not demand a commitment. It's she extends that invitation to the arrows. Like, shall we meet at the altar of your heart, you know? So it's very magical. For some Sagittarius, not everyone has a romantic pursuit here, of course, or something involving marriage, but some of you will really show up fully in some arena of your life. Like, sometimes this type of settings come also in other Lenormand combinations, you know, something requires your whole soul in it. For instance, a creative project. For instance, reading any cartomancy is like making me to drop all my soul into the reading, and it could be like a similar thing for you. This can be a public role you got to play, maybe. You were previously afraid to step into, but now, okay, if there is a whole heart, I'm gonna put in and put it there, and there is a truth I know so far. I haven't owned this thing so loud. Now I'm gonna own it, and I'm gonna own it so loud, you know. So the bride here is like, I think, your energy. And the symbol is here to tap, okay? It's a nice one. I really like this bride symbol. It does not come, some cards comes often, dear friends, like letter, birds, you know, crossroads. But some cards do not come that often. And you know, Will you commit to this thing later? Once the veil is lifted, are you gonna put your full heart into it? You know, she's very inviting. So yeah, it seems, and it goes nice with this Wonderland energy. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my presentation with these cards. If you have a personal question, by the way, you can always find me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Questions. The information is at the description box below about how we operate things in the channel. And speak to you soon in the next readings. Take care. Bye-bye.